Chris. It's a cookie. It's evening here. It's 9:30 at night. Sorry guys, trying to adjust my camera. So, good morning. Good morning. Sorry. I'm about to go to bed too, but I thought I'd get this done. So, for those that tuned in earlier today, I showed you how to do this wave effect on my beach set of cookies. So, and how to get this look with your airbrush and a fan brush. So, and now I'm going to show you how I finish it off. So, I'm trying to keep, oh, sorry guys, sorry. Yeah, Chris, the airbrush video I did earlier today, but it's up on YouTube now if you want to see that. So, give me a second guys, my tripod's not playing nice at the moment. Okay, so to do the clouds on the horizon, trying to go tipless and my tipless bag's got a burst. Anyway, that's not going to matter. So just pipe some lumps on. And I've got one of these brushes, which I found the other day at my craft store, called a stencil brush. So it's got a flat end on it. And yeah, it's just a short one. And what I'm doing for the clouds is just dragging those out a little bit to get that natural look of clouds. I'm hoping you guys can see that. I might pick it up for you. So, and then another cloud. So you can see how that's giving the cloud a much more natural look. I just put a little few bits down there. We'll make it a cloudy day for you guys. So that's, if you're not happy with a bit, you can scrape that off. It's not going to overly affect the look. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I will do, now we'll do the beach. hoping this is hoping this bag is a little bit better. Sorry guys, while I'm doing this I can't really see any questions, but I'll come back to those if you give me a sec. So I'll just even that out. And I have my sand, edible sand. So this is probably 3/4 fine cookie crumbs that I used my zester microplane fine grater to make, and probably 1/4 gold coloured sanding sugar. So it's just a bead tray. Chris, you can find them at Spotlight in the beading section. So I'm just going to dunk that in. So neaten up the edges a little there. Get off some of the excess. So beach. So there. And then I think most of you know the next step in piping the waves, which I'm not going to have much luck with my busted bag here, I don't think. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to throw this bag in another bag while I talk to you. So is there any questions while I do this? Yeah. Okay. So it's yeah, brushed embroidery is what we'll do. I'll go right along the edge here, covering up the seam. If it's your first time doing brush embroidery, I probably wouldn't go this long. I would probably do it in smaller sections. But, and get your paintbrush and pull. And then I've got the really tiny little, I don't know if you can, that's picking that up, but the really tiny little sugar pearls. And I'm just going to put those on. So they're the really tiny, I forget what, I think they might even be called micro pearls, but they're tiny. And just get them in there. I put some pearl dust on these pearls, so just to pearl them up a bit. And we'll shake off the excess there. So there's our wave crashing. No, I didn't hand cut this shape. This is from, if you look at it this way, it's a banner cutter from TMP, Truly Mad Plastics. So, but it's what I had in the freezer to show you guys, so that's what I used. So you can add a couple of other little waves. Coming in. Yeah, I got them big. I got them upsized to 4 inches because I wanted bigger. She'll do them in any size that you want them. Well, if you look up the videos, you'll probably be able to add up the time of how long this one took me. That would probably be interesting to see, actually. So, oh, wasn't that amazing footage, Chris? Can you imagine being his mum watching? For all of you that don't know what we're talking about, an Australian surfer was attacked by a shark in South Africa. It was, yeah. So there's our waves. So you can see from that angle how we're looking out to sea. And for whoever it was that asked, yes, I do have some of the shells. Can you see those? So I got this mould. I got it on eBay. That's where I get a lot of my moulds. I've got a few suppliers that I like. So yeah. And what I did was with the shells, I used that same bronze luster dust. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. That I used on all the other pieces in the set. So let me get that off there. And we'll put some on. I don't have any starfish left, but anyway, this shall do. So there we go. That finished up the cookie pretty quickly, I would say. Still drying, but you can see the clouds. I think if you look at it from that angle, it looks like you're sitting on the beach. So yeah, the shells are just fondant. Yeah. All done. A bit messy with all the sugar pearls everywhere, but all done. So I really liked the technique that I discovered with the clouds. I think it gives for a much more realistic cloud. So, but all in all, yeah. So is there any questions? Yeah, it was labelled just at my craft store as a stenciling brush. It came in a pack of 3. You can see how the end is quite flat. It's quite chubby. Yeah. I guess you could try those, you know, the yellow spongy ones. But I think the brush gives it a much more natural effect. I would worry that the sponge one would be too flat. and not give you the same texture. If you look at that, it's not picking up. No, the bristles, I've used it a few times now and on that whole set of cookies, Chris, and the bristles haven't fallen out at all. So, yeah. So did anybody else have any other questions? If not, I'm going to go to bed. Depending on how much time I have tomorrow, I might show you guys an octopus. So I'll see how I go. Everybody seemed to really like the octopus from that set, or jellyfish I should say, sorry, not octopus. It's late, I'm tired. Jellyfish. So I've got one there. So that's a smaller one than the ones that I did, but I've sketched him up so that we can maybe have a go at that tomorrow. Not tonight though. And a couple more cookies there. So you're welcome. They're fondant. They're all fondant. I used this mold from eBay and yeah, I was really happy with how they came out. They look really lifelike. Excuse my cookier hands with the blue on. But I think they look, the shells look super, oh, is that picking that up? Looks super real. They have a bronze luster dust on them. So I just dusted them up with the luster. So yeah, I just brushed it straight on dry from the pot. So in this one, I brushed in those creases a bit darker and then lighter on the rest. No, it was just a regular order, Chris. Just for a lady having a beach theme party. So that's what I came up with. So yeah. Okay. If there's no more questions, I'll go and we can, yeah, I'll let you go. Yeah, well, hope and pray for me because it's in transit right now. So with all the fondant and all the work that's gone into them, she hasn't received them yet. They were posted yesterday. So fingers crossed they don't turn up as crumbs, which is always my worry when I post my cookies. Alrighty guys, thanks for everybody that tuned in, and I'll see how I go tomorrow to show you the jellyfish. Thanks everybody.